5 long and left 5 short.
So Christmas time has been and gone, and I'm sure there are a lot of you out there getting stuck into your brand new PS5s. There are already a lot of very good PlayStation exclusives out there, like God of War, The Last of Us, and even Ratchet & Clank if you're that way inclined like me. But what about racing games? We already know that Gran Turismo 7 is on its way, but that's not arriving until March. So what other options are there for you PlayStation players? Well, I'm Mark from Racing Games, and I'm here today to tell you about the 5 best racing games on PlayStation from 2021. Yes, we're a couple of days late, but let's just pretend it's December the 33rd, shall we? It's no secret that real-world sports have taken several hits these past 2 years. Every cloud has a silver lining though, and the one in this case is that esports have been able to flourish. That's certainly the case with WRC 10, as the multiplayer and competitive online modes have gone to the next level. The game also ships with a full and engrossing career mode. This includes not only the full original 2021 WRC calendar, but also historical content like classic rally cars. Because it's also available on PS5, WRC 10 is the best looking rally game we've ever seen as well. Milestone makes great bike games like nobody else. The Italian developers impressed us yet again this year with MotoGP 21. Like with the WRC game, there is the full original 2021 calendar included in MotoGP 21. One of the coolest features with 21 though is the new managerial mode, which has changed how we play single player modes. The sheer amount of content in MotoGP 21 is also staggering, as historic drivers and tracks are included. Let's not forget about the other motorbike series like Moto2, Moto3 and Moto E, which are all included and fully licensed. That's all before we even touch on the gameplay and sound as well, both of which are top notch. So too is the handling model, which is something Milestone has perfected over the years. We've already mentioned Gran Turismo 7 landing soon, but let's take a look at its predecessor. GT Sport is still one of the best racing games on the PlayStation 4 thanks to its regular updates. Not only that, but GT Sport has expanded from a game with a lot of quality to one with a lot of quantity too. This is due to the cars and circuit list constantly expanding, something that will carry over to GT7. Despite coming up to 5 years old, GT Sport is also the undisputed king of sims when it comes to its handling and simulation models. The game still looks good as well, especially if you pop it into your PS5 and enjoy it in 4K and at 60 FPS. I don't know about you, but I'm sold on that alone. We've made no secret of our love for Wreckfest in the past, but one thing we've never mentioned is the fact it's available on PlayStation. Wreckfest may have been originally released all the way back in 2014, but it's been given a new lease of life thanks to a next-gen release. Wreckfest was released on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in June of this year. Despite being 7 years old now, it's still one of the most fun racing games around. There is no other game that we're aware of where you can compete in a demolition derby with everybody driving sofas. Yes, I know we've talked about the sofas before, but any excuse to use this clip again. Add friends into the mix with the online multiplayer as well, and you've got an experience you won't forget in a hurry. Even though it's getting on now in terms of a video game, it's still as enthralling, and the graphics and sound are as impressive as they were in 2014. Definitely give Wreckfest a try if this one has somehow passed you by until now. Codemasters somehow find a way to keep raising their own bar with the official Formula 1 games. F1 2021 is yet another impressive title in this series, to the point we actually think it's the best racing game of the year. A pretty bold claim, sure, but the graphical and audio presentation are better than ever on the next-gen consoles, enhancing the overall experience. Furthermore, features like the PS5's haptic feedback add a new dimension to the racing. The amazing Breaking Point story mode has also been a very welcome addition this year. Meanwhile, previous game modes like the career mode and My Team feel as fresh and polished as ever. This is in part thanks to additions such as legendary drivers and the recent Formula 2 2021 update. Impressively, circuits such as Jeddah and Imola have been added post-release, keeping the game fresh even going into the new year. The bar has been set pretty high going into F1 2022 this year, but if anyone can best themselves, it's Codemasters. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Which on our list is your pick for PlayStation Racing Game of the Year? And do you know when Australia, Spain and Abu Dhabi are finally getting updated in F1 2021? Let us know in the comments below. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from Racing Games. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and now I'm off to try and land myself a PS5. It's been well over a year now since release. They'll have some in stock now, right? Right?